Sathya Sai Speaks, Volume 5, Chapter 14. Awake, arise. You must tread the spiritual path with an uncontrollable urge to reach the goal. You must cultivate the yearning for liberation from all this encumbrance. Remember that you have to dwell in a house built on 4 stout pillars: Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. Righteousness, wealth, desire, and liberation. Dharma supporting Artha, and Moksha being the only Kama or Ananda, bliss within you. You cannot have peace and lasting content. There is Satyatva, Nityatva, reality of truth and eternity. In you, you need not earn them from anyone else. The 4 pillars of Purushartha, goals of human effort, are made firm and stable by fixing them on the bedrock of the Nitya Satya Tattva, reality of eternal truth in every man, the divine in fact on which the human is superimposed. Manava, man, means a person who has no trace of ignorance. And so, if you seek to deserve that name, you must remove it by incessant activity, moved by good impulses. But while your efforts are little, your expectations are great. Your achievement is little, your boast is great. When someone asked a water carrier whether his leather bag was clean, he replied, "It is cleaner than the bag into which you pour the water." Look to the inner purity rather than the outer one. Examine yourself. Do not venture to judge others. Search for the pearl, not the shell, the gem, not the tinsel. Everyone can achieve moksha. You must have heard of people seeking moksha, liberation, and getting moksha. Many may be under the impression that it is some rare honor that only a few secure, or that it is some area like paradise, or a colony of the elect, or a height that some heroic souls alone can climb up to. No, moksha is something which all must achieve, whether they are heroic or not. Even those who deny it have to end by realizing it. For everyone is even now seeking it when he seeks joy and peace, and who does not seek joy and peace? Moksha is when you have lasting joy and lasting peace. Tired with temporary joys and transient peace, man will at last endeavor to know the secret of permanent joy and peace. That is to say, of moksha, liberation from the cycle of birth and death. If only men knew the path to permanent joy and peace, they will not wander distracted among the bylanes of sensual pleasure. Just as the joy felt in dreams disappears when you wake, the joy felt in the waking stage disappears when you wake into the higher consciousness called jnana. So the Upanishads say, "Get up, arise, awake, time is fleeting fast. Use the moment while it is available." For the best of users, the awareness of the divine in all. When you die, you must die not like a tree or a beast or a worm, but like a man who has realized that he is Madhava, God. That is the consummation of all the years you spend in the human frame. The essential teaching is absent in modern curricula. Men and women live many years without knowing the secret of joyful, peaceful living. The educated are today more discontented than the uneducated, whereas they ought really to be calmer and less subject to agitations of the mind. Education today is a thin veneer that heightens egoism and hypocrisy. All are travelers to God. Someone was found writing pepper on a tin of sugar, and when asked the reason, he said, "It is only to cheat the ants. The label education on the present system of teaching and training the young cannot cheat any thinking person who looks for the real purpose of education, the unfolding of the divine in human personality. Humility and an attitude of reverence are essential for man. They are not promoted by the educational process of today. The processes recommended in the Upanishads ensured these two. Revere the mother as divine, revere the father as divine, revere the teacher as divine, revere the guest as divine, they exhorted. Everyone has the divine in him, so no one should be slighted or neglected. The parents who gave you this wonderful chance to realize the reality, and the teacher who opened your eyes to the treasure within you, the guest who gave you the splendid chance to render service to the living embodiment of God, right in your very home, all have to be revered and served with humility. The educated man is like the man who asks for a ticket at the booking office at a railway station, but does not know to which place he is going. But all men are travelers, pilgrims rather, to God, who is drawing them to Him. Kakinada, March 25th, 1965. Never be afraid of death, never forget God, never take this world as real. Sri Sathya Sai Baba.